Okay, I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the Circle page where you can apply, where you can read all the information and find out about the Circle. I'll show you what happens when you click on the Apply Now button. I will show you then what's on the inside of the Circle. So when you click on the link, roxanrituals.co.uk, sacred-rebel-circle, you will be taken to this page where it says Sacred Rebel Circle. You can read through this yourself, but essentially it is to remind you what the Circle is all about and to activate you into making those changes that you know you want to make. It will give you all the information you need, okay? And at any point you can click the Apply Now button and it will take you in. But what is inside? It's really quite simple. Live sessions. Every week we meet on a Monday night at 7 o'clock UK time, 99% of the time. There is the odd time where I change that if I have to be away somewhere, or if if it's Christmas or if it's, Easter and people aren't about, then we shift the date, okay? But more or less 99% of the time, the calls are on a Monday night at 7 o'clock. They are all recorded, which means that even if you can't make it live, they will be recorded and they are put into the hub space the next day. So you will have access to them. And when you join, you get access to everything that's ever been before as well. It's not like you have to wait for things. You can access all the juicy, brilliant goodiness that we've had before. So that is where the live access is. You get live access to me in there every week. It is a group container. So you do not have one-to-one access to me via the Circle, but I am in the group all the time. I'm always there and I'm answering questions relatively quickly. And obviously, if I am engaged with other clients or doing other work, the rest of the Circle members are there. But I do check into that space every single day. Okay. And that is where the community is then in the private Telegram group, which I'll show you in a little second. There is also then a full on-demand library, a complete treasure trove of all sorts of information. There is enough in there to keep you going for decades. Okay. So again, you can click Apply Now. You can choose your plan. There are two membership options. There is the option for Circle membership only, which is everything that I've talked about. So you get the weekly live calls and we go through things like tarot reading, spiritual and psychic development. We bring guest experts in. We do Reiki healing sessions. We do coaching calls. We do Akashic Records work. We do shadow work. We do creative work. We do all the things, right? So you get all that as part of your Circle membership, along with all the content library and the private Telegram group. You can get all of that for £660 for the year, which saves you 2 months fees. Or if you can't swing that, then you can do it for monthly membership at £66 a month. If you do take the annual membership, you will get an extra special bonus, which I will tell you in a minute. So that is the basic Circle membership. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur or a creative entrepreneur, an artist, someone who doesn't fit within the normal confines of business, or you're looking to start your own business and want to get yourself out into the world, you can take combined Circle and Space membership. So that gives you all the Circle benefits plus access to the Soulpreneur Space membership, which has fortnightly business focused training and coaching calls, library of business energetic strategy and practical tools. And we also have the occasional guest expert in there. That with both memberships together, it's £990 for the year, which saves you 2 months, or you can take it for £99 a month, again on a 6-month minimum commitment. Happy to show you what that looks like if you want. No matter which option you choose, then everybody gets beginner's tarot, crystal chakras, and introduction to shamanism as part of their freebies. And then anyone who selects the annual member option, then you can choose from either crystal healing or the medicine wheel shamanic practitioner course. And those are both accredited practitioner level courses that will allow you to practice if you wish. So again, you can see this, you can read some various testimonials from people here. I'll let you do that in your own time. That's Raven, just wanting to know when you're coming to join, giving you the eyes. Couple of screenshots of some of the the chat from before, a couple of video testimonials. You will see it says Soul Food Circle. That's because this circle was previously called Soul Food Circle and has just been rebranded as Sacred Rebel Circle. It's the same place, just different name. And then there's lots and lots and lots of FAQs for those of you who are, needing to know all the things. So you can click on each of these and you will get all the answers you need. Okay, so you can do all that. Lots of different things. When you click apply now, it will take you. So let me just get this out of the way of my screen here. When you click apply now, what it will do is it will open up this screen and it will give you the option then to choose your option that you want. So annual membership, monthly membership, combined membership for the annual or combined monthly membership, and you choose which one you want. Okay. You simply put your name and your email address in, you decide how you want to pay, you tick the box. And as it says, annual membership renews every year on the anniversary of your membership unless you cancel. I always do try and take a note to remind you. Monthly members agree to a minimum commitment of 6 months, and that's just to stop people coming in and out. Okay. It's to just make life easier for everybody. In the event your application is rejected, it's very unlikely, but in the event that it is rejected, I will immediately refund your monies, but I ask for a payment up front so that I can tell that you are serious for it. So if you then decide that that's what you want to do, and you have gone through and you have applied for your Sacred Rebel membership, you will come into here and this is what you will see. So you get taken into this space. You click on view this module. And this is the application process. So tell me about yourself. What part of your intuitive practice do you feel confident about? What's your biggest struggle or challenge? What do you hope to get out of your membership? What are your top 3 things you'd like to know about? Give me a photo of you so that I can introduce you to the other members. Is there anything that would ever make you want to leave the membership so that I can make sure that doesn't happen? Your name and the email address you use to sign up so I can make sure I've got the correct details for you. And then I check your pronouns. And if you've selected annual membership, you can tell me what you want. So the application's really simple. All you have to do then is click submit, mark as complete. And what that will do is send me an email and I will then go through and check that. And then I will welcome you into the circle. When you get welcomed into the circle, this is what it looks like on the inside. So this is the hub. You will hear me call the hub. This is the Sacred Rebel Hub. And in here is where all the content is. So you can see that we have lots and lots and lots of different modules in here. Lots and lots of content, but don't let that overwhelm you. When you come in, essentially, you can just go to the Start Here module. When you go to the Start Here module, you are given information as to what to do next. You will also receive a set of emails that will help onboard you nice and gently in so that you don't get overwhelmed. And I am always at the end of a message if you get stuck. Okay. But do this first, bookmark hub.roxandrituals.co.uk so you can always find it. And then this is your orientation space. Okay. So you can join the Telegram chat space. The Telegram chat space looks like this. So it's the Sacred Rebel Circle members. We have all these different channels inside. We have got announcements. We've got a healing space where you can ask for healing. We've got a Q&A space. Offer for members is where I share extra special offers for you. And you can also share things that you think would be beneficial for members. We have a confessional space, which is quite funny. It's a space where we share if we've bought tarot cards or shoes or books or whatever we've bought that is relevant. I say shoes because last night on one of the calls, one of my members confessed to spending money on shoes. So that's why I've mentioned shoes. But we have a space for funnies. We have a space for the event guide. If you want specific training or guest experts, you can ask for them in this channel. Creative corner, music recommendations, book recommendations, hub help, all the things. But this is where we hang out in between sessions. Getting back into the hub, then, so join the Telegram chat. Save my email address. That's all you have to do. And then you just can go through, and this is the onboarding. You save our mission statement. You read it. So Sacred Rebel Circle Soulpreneur Space, our mission is to provide a safe and nurturing, empowering environment. You can read through that, and all you have to do is comment got it. You can see people have done that. You then can go to the community tour. Now, you will notice on the community tour that it looks a little different. It looks pink. That's because it was previously Soul Food Circle. It's the same principle. Okay, so I'm not going to change that just yet, but I will eventually update it. But it's the same principle. It will pretty much do what I'm doing now and take you through everything. Community guidelines then help you feel safe, help me feel safe, help everybody in the room feel safe. And it just gives you an idea of how we operate this space together so that everybody is singing from the same hymn sheet. And this is the community agreement. And you've just got to tick a box and then say, submit and accept those. That's all you have to do. And then I've put a little roadmap in as well to help get you started, because I know that when you first come into a space like this, it can feel overwhelming. So depending on what stage you're at, either just starting out, deepening, been round the block a few times, ready to share and serve, there's something in the circle for all levels. So I have put that in here, and you can click on the links and you can go to all the different places. Okay. So that is the Start Here module. At any time you want to get back into the beginning of the hub, you just use the breadcrumbs across the top, click Sacred Rebel Circle, will take you back to the top, and that is where you'll find everything that's there. So you can see that then we have an event guide. In the event guide, you can click in and it will take you to what's been going on. So I need to just update this now for August, September, but this is what was going on at the end of June into July. And you can see that we have various different things and it tells you what's going on. So you always know what's happening. You always know what's going on in the circle. You also get an email every month to tell you what's coming up. So there's no way you can miss it. There's FAQs and help section in case you need anything like updating your billing information, or, you know, if you need to change your details, it's all in there. Monthly readings, I give members a monthly energy forecast every month. We have meditation space, which has 33 different meditations in it, and that gets added to every couple of months. Guest experts, for example, these are all the guest experts that we have had. If I can get this to click in for me. So you can see that we had Sarah Kenton very recently there, just with her Creating Your Legacy, the most recent at the top. And you can see we have had a number of guest experts across the last number of years. So everything from Moonology classes to angel connections to palmistry to spirit guides, productivity, discerning the truth from lies. We've had fitness experts in, we've had dream medicine, we've had spirit connection, astrology, we've had real life stories of overcoming challenges, we've had different therapies coming in. Jen Thomas and I did a beautiful combined session with Holy Fire and Atlantean wound healing. We've had artists in, we've had human design people in, we've had confidence experts in, all the things. So there's loads and loads and loads there, okay? Also then what we have is all these other things. So all the replays from 2025 are here, and all the replays from previous years are down in the archive at the bottom, 22, 23, 24. Circle's been going for a while, okay? Book Corner never really took off, but it's still there for now because you never know. Business Help is a little bit of mini Business Help, but it's not Soulpreneur Space. Soulpreneur Space is much bigger and has much more information in it. But there are topics on Wiccan basics, shamanism, crystal healing, tarot, Reiki, inner work and mindset, all the things. Now, you also get access to much, much more. If you come right out to the front page, the homepage of the hub, you will be able to see that you have things that says My Products. My Products then tell you what you have. So this is my test account, so it will have maybe more than what you might have. But you will have these three things as a minimum: your meditation and mindfulness resources, your journal prompts and worksheets, and the circle. You will also then, if you have selected annual membership, you'll get your medicine wheel or your crystal healing. But you also then get these courses free as well: Shamanic Basics, Beginner's Tarot, and the crystal chakras, okay? So that's just to let you know that that's there as well. Let me see what else you would need to see. Soulpreneur Space, if you want to see it, is in here. So Soulpreneur Space is very, very similar. It just needs a little bit of an update on the dates there, but it's the same principle. We have got intuition and healing space. We have got energetic alignment, visibility and marketing, productivity, selling and offers, call replays from the last couple of years. So it's more business focused, and you will be able to see, for example, visibility and marketing. You can see that there's different guest experts and different things that are in there. So that is Soulpreneur Space, and then that was coming back out to the hub. If you ever just need to get back in, and then you can go straight back into the circle that way. So hopefully that helps explain what it's all about. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for now. And if you want to apply, now is the time, okay? Doors of the circle will not be staying open forever. So the sooner you apply, the sooner you can get in and be the person you came here to be. If you've questions, please ask. And I am happy to answer them. And I can't wait to see your application.